Marge said the walls had ears. Said it was time to get out of town. She said there were incentives out there. I knew what that meant. You see, when Marge wants to know what's going on out there, I didn't even have time to pack a bag.
The way Tennessee's set up is we have 3 different topographies. We go from the eastern part of Tennessee, which is the Great Appalachian Mountains, and it goes to Nashville, which is your rolling hills and your metropolitan, all the way down to the Mississippi Delta. And so those are very diverse topographies. Our incentive program gives back 32%. It's a cash rebate versus a tax credit. And we're also now incentivizing 15% of all of the studio or independent films P&A. And as you know, sometimes P&A is actually more expensive than it is to make the movie. And I think we're the only state offering this 15% cash rebate on P&A. And also the music in Tennessee is very diverse as well. It goes from bluegrass all the way to blues, country music, alternative, everywhere in between. So.
What's being shot right now in Tennessee? Are there any TV shows or major movies that we can look forward to?
Well, not right, but we just got through doing Hannah Montana, which is huge for our tourism industry right now. Tens of millions of screaming girls wanting to see where Hannah Montana was filmed at. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Tennessee. Beautiful. But I was glad to get back. I figured Marge had gotten over her need to see what's out there. That's what I get for figuring.
Louisiana offers some of the best tax incentives right now in the whole United States. The scenery, the ambiance, the way, the beauty of the area, the filming all year long.
Are there any movies, TV shows that are being shot right now?
Oh yeah, in fact in Louisiana there are probably 5 or 6 at any one time going on.
We just had a production that wrapped, I guess it was about a month and a half ago. It was called House of Bones, and it's by a production company that relocated from LA to Lafayette. It's called Bullet Films. They finished a slate of 5 movies, House of Bones being the last one. They shot them all within 2008. It was a deal with the Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh, excellent.
But House of Bones was the most recent.
Louisiana. Beautiful. We weren't back 3 hours when Marge noted that Mississippi was right next to Louisiana. I didn't even have time to pack a banjo.
Well, of course, Jackson is our largest city. It's the capital, so you will get more of a city feel there. It's not all cotton, all Mississippi. Great waterways, all sorts of waterways, lakes, rivers, not just the Mississippi River, but pretty untouched rivers that are pristine. So that's a rarity.
Do you guys have any studio facilities or great crew there in Mississippi?
Our crew base is not terribly deep, but they're very professional, very skilled. So you won't be let down by the crew base that's there. We don't have a functioning studio at the moment, but there's one in the works. However, any production that's ever needed space, we've been able to find them warehouse space without any problems. We do have an incentive right now. It's a tax, a rebate, not a tax credit. It's 20% back on everything that you spend in the state, including your out-of-state crew and cast, up to $1 million on their salaries. And it's 25% back on anybody that's in-state. There's also a 7% point-of-purchase sales tax exemption on certain items that you see on screen. So if your art department goes out to the Home Depot, they wouldn't have to pay the sales tax.
Anything shooting right now in Mississippi that we should keep our eyes out for?
Yeah, there's a short film, a low-budget film actually shooting in the southern part of the state called The Good Forest. And then we have one prepping in the northern part of the state called Butterfly Rising.
Oh, very nice.
We just got back when Marge started talking about how out there is a pretty big place. I knew what that meant. I also knew I wasn't getting on another plane. But you know Marge.